So this was one of the first sites in this house. This was Dubusky and this was Connor. And the kids really didn't care at all about doing art or me or anything. And then one of the kids, his name was Michael, at the end of the class, he came right up to my face and he ripped it up and threw it in the trash. But I came every Thursday at 5. We started in 4 sites, 2 group homes, an Alzheimer's facility, and the House of Ruth. Used to bring my boom box for music. That's how old this is. We're going to Rose Street, which was a very foundational experience in every way for Art with a Heart and me. I just really remember thinking I knew Baltimore because I had been born and raised here. And the deeper I got into community, the more I realized what I didn't know, and the sadder I got about, the realities. I'm 62, so I remember the 1968 riots. That really informed who I am today and why I do what I do. Why I became a lawyer first, because I thought I could change the world that way. And so I didn't know Baltimore, really. I think a lot of people know it surfacely, and I think the people that work at Art with a Heart are fortunate to get to know it deeply. Oh my God.
That's amazing.
Oh my God, oh my God.
That's amazing.
As I told them in the car, you were the first person to give me a shot.
You didn't have to, but you chose Rose Street, and I had no idea that, how many years later?
25.
Thank you, Randy.
Thank you, Clayton, and Misty, and Walker. We just started programming there. They were our 5th site. I never thought it would grow like it did, and I never thought, well, I probably never thought, but I never thought that I would have a team and community that got it, like how important art is for the soul. It's beyond anything I could have imagined, that's for sure. And here we are, 25 years later.
The core of what we do are our programs in the community, and those are our classes that we facilitate ages 2 to 102. Schools, after-school programs, hospitals, senior centers, treatment facilities, veterans programs, and we run as many as 16,000 classes a year.
Children that were having some behavioral concerns, I started to see that this was a way of calming them and for them to share their feelings, their anxieties, but it also just shared the good things that they enjoyed.
So we work with as many as 5,000 volunteers a year, and those volunteers help us with everything from preparing materials for our classrooms to helping create large-scale community art projects. Art with a Heart has over 300 public art installations across Baltimore. We have a workforce development program where we use art as a vehicle to teach job skills. That program is called HeartWorks. We work with students ages 14 to 24, and they are learning job skills while they're creating marketable art for our social enterprise store, which is called Heartwares. And this year we opened a new location. We have an actual storefront in Hamden, and whenever we sell student artwork, we split the proceeds either directly with the student or to the organization that we're working with. And then finally, we have our Art of Leadership branch. We bring together a diverse cohort of rising 10th and 11th grade students from public school, private school, Baltimore City, and the surrounding counties, and really have just conversations about issues that are facing Baltimore, but also the world at large.
I think the greatest thing the Art of Leadership gave me was the ability to listen to people and hear their stories and use them as the source of information that is informing the decisions I'm making. It brought together this really diverse cohort of folks who, frankly, I never would have met if not for this program.
I see another 25, 50, 100 years that Art with a Heart will continue to bring life to the city and color to the city and opportunities to the city. And I see it expanding. Randy is incredible. I mean, she's a legend. And Megan coming behind her is brilliant and learns so quickly and is so empathetic and yet a strong manager, and I see a great future with her as the leader. And I look forward as the board chair to work with both of them during the transition and then after as we continue to grow.